Pac-Man.
Pac-Man versus Steve.
So, see Kaleb, Pac-Man Gunner, co-main. We saw him make the Gunner earlier before a set with the Trace, but he did not use it.
I can't imagine this matchup's that fun for Pac-Man.
Yeah, we got a lot of...
Well, I think Pac-Man's not a great character, so maybe CK will prove me wrong.
He did, okay, so, you know LMBM was, like, this month, right?
Right, yeah.
So, I was like, let's support Minnesota. Let's look up who's there. We had Loaf. Loaf goes to, like, a lot of the majors. And then we had another person, I forgot who registered, but they DQ'd. And then C. Caleb was there. And Caleb got, I think, 27th at the Arcadian. He went, like, 5-2 or 6-2.
Yeah, C. Caleb goes places.
Yeah.
I think he probably lives in Minnesota, right?
I've heard, like,
Oh my gosh.
Wow,
What
okay.
the? Hitting everyone there.
I remember, like, when I, like, talked about, like, I was like, well, guys, why is C. Caleb there? Some people were like, oh, yeah, C. Caleb, I was like, isn't he Minnesota? And someone was like, well, yeah, but he's also, like, everywhere in the Midwest. I heard, whoa. I think he's, like, from Wisconsin or something, and he, like, goes to, like, tournaments, like, all over the Midwest.
I feel like, I'll ask him after the set if he's, like, a remote worker. Actually, I don't know him. I'm not going to ask him that, but.
Yeah. But, I mean, if he does, that would make sense why he's going everywhere.
Okay, here's the thing about this matchup. In the time that Pac-Man gets his resources, whether it's like the Galaga or like the key or the bell, those are his strongest tools. Steve gets his super duper strong tools.
Yeah, that don't go away if you hit the B button one time. Like, yeah, like.
He gets Diamond. Look at Quank, all ironed up on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, on a fresh second stock. Only iron and stone and gold in that material, bro.
And Pac-Man doesn't have the tools to break walls without taking risk, right?
Yeah.
There's always like the S-Smash behind the blocks. There's always like minecart that you have to worry about. And even though like Quank is down 6%, it doesn't matter. You're gonna get hit eventually by one of these minecarts or like fair, nair, up tilts.
And like he got like a tight like fair into like rar bear like conversion. Like that's like a little hard, and he got 32% off of it. Whereas like Steve,
Quank has hit him twice with straight hits.
Yeah.
And it's even.
Yeah, three straight hits. Like it's Pac-Man, I think.
The risk reward just isn't worth it. And like C. Caleb has to outplay him pretty heavily, I'd imagine.
You have to, but like it's like we mentioned with like the materials, like not only is it outplaying, but like.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see the bell like?
The bell just not really.
Just drifting gracefully.
Yeah. No, Bell is
dainty Bell.
Honestly, you are not the person I would have expected to say Like that kind of threw me for a curveball.
Hey man, I gotta get with the kids sometimes.
Yeah, like Hype 2 Huzz. I like the idea. I think he barely just like misplaced it and wanted to go over the platform so he could go to the complete other side of the stage and like safely do that.
See Caleb on alert right now. But you may as well get all your resources. I like that he's going for the key.
Yeah, key.
Potentially getting like getting a kill with it.
It didn't get the kill, but like, you know, it breaks minecart and hits Steve for like a lot of strengths. Like if you think they're gonna line something up for you, getting the key. I think key is like I think charge shot is like the best projectile in the game, like on any character that has it because it's so versatile. And key is like a very slightly worse version of that.
I don't like these F smashes on the hydrants.
Yeah.
See, Kaleb has been punishing them like pretty consistently. Although it's like pretty safe and can't be risky to punish.
Yeah, a lot of people, like one of like their complaints about Steve is like, oh, he like literally breaks the game in the sense that, you know, we have these stages legal for a reason. There's no walls, there's no like, walk-ons, all these things, right? But like Pac-Man has done that to a lesser extent for like a lot longer than...
Pac-Man is beta Steve.
Yeah, I mean...
A little bit.
In a way, yeah. Like he's got like pretty okay scrapping. He's got his resources. He's got a lot of like different bizarre tools. He's got a thing he can place to obstruct the field. But like, he's just like, it's just a character that like is gonna always be ready for Steve shenanigans because he's used to playing with a wall. Like it's been, you know, like some people maybe you'll hit him off a wall.
Yeah, you need to be very adaptive for both players.
Yeah, I think this
between the blocks and the hydrants.
This matchup is extremely entertaining to watch because of that. You never know what's gonna happen unless you are one of the players and you're just like, all right, I got 3D chess going on.
Quank is trailing a lot though in this.
Yeah.
He's getting hit by these like stray hits. I think he should go in a little bit more. I don't know enough about Steve to like say for sure, but yeah, see right there, he's been F-smashing the hydrant every single time and getting pretty consistently punished. And now you're fighting like extremely uphill battle.
Ooh, nah, that was nice though.
That was a sick apple side.
Oh, and look at Quank hit the the Wojak without turning and pointing. He opened his mouth. I honestly, like, you know, we all know Apple sends upwards, but I did not think that would line up, especially like see Kaleb timed that for his ledge invisibility go away. Like, that was running it back as per usual.
I think Quank just played it too slow.
I agree. I think especially like, I think he was like, okay, playing, because, you know, when he beat Dax, it was because he started playing slow. So he played slow, he's like, okay, I'm doing good. And then he played slow against a character that also benefits from playing slow, and then he just got outplayed in those instances.
Right. Steve thing is that he can do both, but not at the same time.
Yeah. You have to be like, not only like in the rhythm, but you have to like be in the mindset.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
That could have been a lot.
That was
almost a really sick conversion.
Yeah.
Luckily, Quank teching.
Yeah, that
able to avoid.
Saved him from ending up in Advantage State Twitter, I think. Or maybe not if it didn't kill. I don't know like what the criteria is for the clip to end up on Twitter is, but
see, Kaleb is picking his spots extremely well. Like, he's chucking out these projectiles when they're like, when Quank is throwing out a commitment, and then he's like boxing when Quank comes in.
I kind of like that.
Sticking to his plan with like mining.
Just dropping that bell there was a good idea. Good parry and follow up.
Dash attack.
If you don't parry that move with most characters, you can't really follow up on it.
It's still relatively close for both players.
Yeah.
But this should be a huge punish. Yeah,
that's reminding me of what I did to the Pac-Man in Wisconsin.
An interesting, yeah, interesting side B, but that move has so much lag. That's no minecart. Yeah.
The side B, I don't know. I think Kaleb got a little too comfortable using it. And
interesting grab Clank.
Yeah, from that distance too, like these characters in their very long grabs.
And I'm glad to see this coming out from Quank. He has all these resources now, so it's like he can go in, and I like that. Oh my gosh.
Wait.
He almost just...
Oh, he almost got called out again. But he was at 21%, so even if he did, like, wouldn't have done much.
I think Quank was trying to set up back air.
Yeah, I think that
was... Not working out.
Yeah, he sent out the back air, but he just got killed instead.
Yeah, it just got clipped. Timed it a little bit off.
Yeah, but when you're up, like, a stock and, you know, you're confident like that, go for it.
Okay, I really think he needs to stop attacking the hydrant, because he just took, like, 30–40% from it. Although it worked out from there.
Yeah.
I think he got to stop F-smashing it.
Yeah, I think hitting it if you're, like, safe. Okay. That was, like, good because he had the space for it. But, like, if you hit it and you're, like, at a safe distance where Pac-Man can't punish you, and, like, he also does not have, like, Key or Bell or Galaga, or honestly with how Kaleb's been using it, Apple as well, like, you need to, like, make sure he has no charge on the Super Brew.
Oh, you know what's interesting? I feel like Quank has a certain blind spot to moves that send upwards and then diagonally downwards. So, like, between, like, last set we had Power Dunk from Terry. This set it's Bell. He's been getting hit by both of those moves, and they kind of send it the same trajectory.
Yeah, no.
I guess he's not used to moves that, like, send it that way.
It's... I don't know. I don't know what the Duluth meta is like, but I do know like he does not come out here that often. So
yeah, I'd be surprised if there was a good Pac-Man over there.
Yeah, I mean.
But if there is, shout outs to you.
Yeah, shout out anybody Minnesota.
That was such a weird grab. He like disappeared off the anvil.
Anvil makes grabs weird. Hydrant makes grabs weird. That was really
That was a cool
smart.
setup. That was really cute. Back air. Yup.
All right. Kaleb might be able to take this game too. But he's just
yeah, well,
gotta not get Steve, especially at 0. Like,
I want to see how Quank does this, if he clutches this out.
Yeah, okay. I thought there was like some setup in mind there, but okay. This is what I like. I like when there's like a lot of blocks in like really like obscure formations.
All this debris everywhere.
Yeah, it makes the battlefield feel real, and you never know what could happen.
I think Quank just doesn't have a good idea of how to approach.
Yeah, Pac-Man
especially with Pac-Man with the bell. And that's it.
Oh no,
drops it. And this could be huge for Quank. I mean, Kaleb doesn't have bell anymore. This could be a lot of damage. It's a good opportunity to run in and do some up tilts, which is what Quank's doing. But now Kaleb's slowing it down. He's like Going side to side.
Nice catch.
Chucks the key at him. Is he Kaleb making top 3?
He's up 2-0, but Quank did just reverse 3-0. And I mean, I don't know where he went. Oh, he's sitting down now. There's Trotical. I don't recognize the guy next to him. They were cheering hard for their boy Quank.
Yeah, a lot of out of state, or not out of state, but like out of region,
Twin Cities, yeah.
Talent coming out tonight.
Yeah, today was like oddly like big and stacked compared to like recently. And honestly, like I love this vibe of Twin Cities so much. So I really hope like we continue to like keep having it big.
I believe
especially if it gets warmer.
UW's last week of break. I'm not entirely sure on that, but
that would make sense because I've seen a lot of UW blanks on the Star GP, the esports squads heading out.
I feel like in this kind of matchup, you're guaranteed to see weird interactions.
Oh yeah, every set, especially if it's like a best of 5. Like you're seeing at least like one thing that's got you like, huh?
Interesting jabs coming out.
Okay, so Quank he built iron tools while Kaleb was just kind of like sitting there. I think Kaleb, yeah. So getting like in and being aggressive is kind of like the mode you need to switch back into. I think he was just like in like the slow mode because he had such a big lead ending off that last game. But you can't be letting Steve get diamond, especially like on a fresh first stock. It's kind of scary.
Right. Crafts the diamond. I feel like Kaleb is just juking him.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, whenever a Quank approaches, he's kind of jumping around, making it really hard to hit him.
Getting that fair too.
Pac-Man's air drift coming in there.
You know, Pac-Man's air drift is really, really crazy.
But it's like, if Quank calls him out once, it's a lot of damage. Especially with like back airs or...
Nice catch, noting that the block is about to break, so the anvil would hit him there. It would be a shield for Quank.
Quank is still getting outpaced. I mean, it's looking very tricky for him.
Out a lot of melon. I kind of like that because it makes you feel. Here's how I feel about melon. At least like here, if you throw out melon, a lot of like Steve's like burst options do have a bit of startup. And the melon, if you send it out, it could prevent that, and it'll get you some damage, and it could maybe kill. But also, like, it does like a lot of mental damage because it's so slow. Sometimes, like, you just like don't want to be hit by that.
Yeah.
And especially when like you're playing very slow, like you're forcing this slow game. You want them to be mad, so they become impatient and try something that you're ready for.
It's like one of those things that like puts you on alert. It's like like when Sephiroth has an orb on you, for example, right? Like, you know that a threat is coming in this amount of time. Or like Snake Grenade. You know that a hitbox is going to be created at some point in the future. So then you start thinking, should I jump?
Whoa.
Should I like make another decision?
That was cool. Like he messed up the setup with the up smash scoop because it didn't send that way. And then he just improvised, just sending it right after and catching Quank and killing him there. Being very wary of the hydrant health. I don't actually know what the percent threshold is for hydrant, but I believe it's like...
I think it's like 16 or 18, something like that. Because I know if you do back air off of it, it sets it up perfectly so that the next hit will always break it. But I think Quank is looking a little bit desperate here.
Yeah.
I think he's just like... yeah.
Quank's having his fun. Alright.
The rest smashing.
Back throwing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Quank's having a fun time. Quank,
You know
I love you.
Respectable, respectable.
That was awesome, dude, because if you think about it, he was so smart because he set down the pressure plate, and then he jumped on it with the taunt. Like, not every taunt does that. Not every taunt will set up the power plate.
Good run from Quank.
Yeah, honestly, great.
Good way to go out.
Good job, Quank.
A little bit of
We love you.
Good showing from him.
Good showing, actually. That was good. Dude, they're adding the sword blocking back to Minecraft. It's in the newest snapshot. It's like one of those things you have to type a command for it to show up, but they're bringing it back.